how is everybody doing today? I am back. I took a little bit of time off of YouTube, just navigating the new book and decks that I have created. And so I am back today to share some mindfulness hawk wisdom. So many of you know, but on YouTube, not so many of you know that I created this beautiful new deck, Whispers from the Animal Heart, that has a lot of beautiful cards. You can see the zebra, the owl, the snake, elephants, unicorn, as well as here's the hedgehog. And so I created this deck with a beautiful little book that includes a channeled reflection. It also includes journal prompts and little rituals for you. So today we're doing a talk on wisdom from the hawk. All right, so the hawk says, rise to the advantage point of your soul. Let your vision be your compass. So let's drop into some of that medicine today. All right, so if you've been feeling, or if you're feeling foggy, overwhelmed, or unsure of your next step, this practice is for you, right? But before we begin, I'm going to invite you all to just close your eyes for a brief moment and take a deep breath in through the nose. Just feeling your breath, feeling your body ground beneath you, maybe sensing into just feeling your legs touching the ground, your feet touching the ground, and just letting go of everything that got you to this moment. Letting yourself land right here and right now. And then when the time feels right, to just open your eyes back here to the screen. So, hawk teaches us to see from the vantage point of the soul. All right, the place where intuition becomes clear. So most of us don't lack intuition. We just can't hear it beneath the noise. We live in constant stimulation. We live in constant stimulation of just opinions, pressure, expectations, going on around us 24/7, right? So when there's too much noise, our inner knowing gets drowned out. So confusion doesn't always mean we don't know what to do. Okay? It just means that sometimes we are disconnected from ourselves. So hawk doesn't fly faster, all right? She doesn't fly faster to find clarity. She rises higher. So the hawk glides like an arrow of spirit, still, sharp, and attuned. She doesn't chase chaos. She waits, she watches, and she acts only when the moment is true. Her medicine is vision, uncluttered by noise. Seen not just with our eyes only, but seen from the soul, seen with the soul, not just through our eyes. Okay? So presence. Presence is precision. We don't need to force direction. We just need to rise into alignment. So when we align, the next step doesn't need permission. The next step simply reveals itself. So I'm going to invite you for a moment. Let's drop into just a tiny little meditation. So I'm going to invite you to close your eyes again and maybe just take a nice deep inhale through the nose, letting the breath land just the way it is. And feeling again the feet on the ground, just grounding yourself in this very moment. And letting your breath lift as if it's wings. Now I want you to imagine yourself rising above the noise, rising above the pressure, the expectations, the opinions, the fear of getting it wrong. And in this place, I invite you to ask yourself softly, what actually matters to me right now? And what feels aligned? So just a little hint right now for a moment. If you notice you are thinking too much and you're in your head right now, I want you to let the body speak to you. Drop into the body by focusing on your breath, focusing on the body touching the ground. And then I'm going to say these questions again, and I want you to ask yourself again. But instead of thinking of the answer, let the answers rise. Now, our body has so much wisdom. And our body likes to speak to us in images, memories, symbols, and just random words. So I'm going to invite you to bring these questions, ask yourself these questions again, but this time, focus on the breath. And if no answers arise, don't worry. This is a practice to connect with your intuition. So again, sensing into the rise and fall of the belly, or the sound of the breath. And ask yourself in this place, what actually matters to me right now? And what feels aligned? And as soon as I asked myself that same question, I had this image come up to mind. And I know exactly what that image is telling me, what actually matters to me in the present moment, in this decision that maybe I need to make right now. So just noticing what came up for you. And in this space, I invite you to whisper to yourself before you open your eyes. Maybe even put your hand over your heart and whisper, I trust the vision within me. Presence is my clarity. When we act from this place, we don't force, we follow. And opening your eyes now, if you haven't already. So again, your life doesn't ask you to chase every possibility. Just the ones that feel aligned. Clarity isn't loud. It's quiet. It's subtle. And it's deeply, deeply, deeply honest. So may you rise to the vantage point of your soul and let your vision be your compass. And if this practice supported you, I invite you to explore deeper with me. Subscribe for more mindfulness talks, somatic teachings, and you will also be hearing a lot about me and my card deck. And I will put a link in the description for you to also purchase your own. Thank you for being here, and please trust your wings because they can take you in so many beautiful places that your heart desires. Thank you.